up? Dominic Blackwell Cooper here. For Kern & Sign, urban mobility is much more than an initiative, it's a revolution. Freeway interchanges are brutal, right? In some cities, they can take forever to move through one of them. Makes you want to say, dope! But in the city with one of the worst interchanges, Springfield, Missouri, urban mobility is in full effect thanks to an innovation known as the Diverging Diamond Interchange. Let's check it out.
Springfield's just what I would call a small town that's got a mid-sized city feel to it.
Springfield, third largest city in the state of Missouri.
Yeah, this whole city's built on transportation originally.
Springfield is the home of Route 66.
Yeah, this is a very quintessential car culture here.
I think that Springfield at one point, about 10, 15 years ago, really wanted industry here, Walmart and all these things, and they built them, but they didn't plan roads around them because it's always a disaster.
When we look at the interchange at I-44 and Route 13, the existing interchange was a standard diamond. This interchange in northern Springfield gets a lot of traffic.
It could take you a good 30 minutes to get through the intersection.
I live out that way, and I would wait hour and a half. Traffic would be backed up for probably 2.5 miles.
It's a really bad intersection.
We got a lot of phone calls from people who just felt like very adamantly that we needed to do something about the traffic congestion at the interchange.
Yeah, we had 3 different solutions to look at. We looked at widening the bridge, we looked at putting a single point urban interchange in, and then we looked at the DDI.
The Diverging Diamond comes from France, and there hasn't been any built in the Western Hemisphere.
And there is, to my knowledge, only 2 or 3 in France, and that was the only one in the entire world.
What's different about the Diverging Diamond is you drive on the wrong side of the road, which is a discomfort for most drivers.
The biggest benefit of the Diverging Diamond is just having free-flowing rights before you do the crossover, or you make the crossover and you can make a free-flowing left.
And by doing so, it increases the amount of green time for the interchange. We found that we could build the Diverging Diamond much cheaper and much faster than what we would have put there otherwise.
I had to look at the illustration a lot to understand it. It was very different.
Maybe the first 1 or 2 times I'm like, whoa, what is this? How do I do this?
I think it's only confusing when you get through it and you need to make a turn, either left or right. Especially with the lefts, it's just like making a right. There's no yield or anything. You just kind of go. That's the weird part.
Traffic has improved dramatically.
You're not seeing those backups during morning and afternoon rush hour, during Friday afternoons.
So really this is proven to be the correct solution.
We do get some complaints. Some of the callers are just uncomfortable with going to the left side. Once they go through it a few times, they know where they have to go, and then they're much more comfortable with it.
The original solution of the Diverging Diamond typically doesn't provide for pedestrians.
What we did is when we constructed the Diverging Diamond, we had this area in the middle of the bridge we weren't using, so we decided to go ahead and put pedestrians down the middle. And it has worked very well for us. They don't have to cross the ramps. It makes for a very safe area for pedestrians and bikers.
We spent $2.9 million to fix a problem that in another place might have cost us $20 million to fix.
You can almost probably build another interchange in another location with the savings we had here. This has been so successful that there's many states doing designs for Diverging Diamond. We've already made the decision to build another one.
We will have the first and second DDIs in the United States. Utah will be a close second.
Springfield has quickly become the Diverging Diamond capital of the world. It's just very impressive that state DOT, especially in the Midwest, came up with this solution and applied it correctly, and they deserve a lot of credit.
The DDI. Looks like it's working out big time for Springfield. Just another reason to make a visit back to the Midwest. For more information, check us out at current.com/urbanmobility. And until next time, I'm Dominic Blackwell Cooper, reminding you to keep the revolution mobilized.